Hey guys, now I'm going Enduro racing this weekend. A big race in South Thailand, in Krabi actually, where there's people coming from all over Thailand and even international riders are coming. Some of them that have done the Sea to Sky race. You know, the Red Bull race that's part of the FIM Enduro World Championship. Some guys are coming over here as well. So that's cool. Now I'm going to show you what I do to prepare my equipment. As you've maybe seen in previous videos, the way I make sure I get everything organized the right way and I don't forget anything is I lay out a full set of equipment. And also, because it's an enduro race, of course I have a hydration pack and some tools and stuff I'm going to be bringing on the race. And then the cool thing, of course, by laying out all your stuff is that you can go through it from bottom to top and make sure that you don't forget anything. So you can imagine putting on the socks, knee pads, and of course the leggings to make the knee pads comfortable. And the pants, boots, and then elbow guards, chest plate, jersey, and then helmet and gloves and goggles. And I already prepared, let me see, 3 tear-offs here. I'm not gonna load them on yet, so they're ready, because they're gonna stay bent if you do that. So you have to do it on the race day. And I have also fully charged helmet camera. That's a Garmin. Check the memory card is ready as well. The cool thing about the Garmin, by the way, is you can put heart rate data on the screen very easily. So it can synchronize with a heart rate monitor you can wear. Now let's go and have a look at the hydration pack and stuff. So 3-liter hydration pack. I'm gonna mix that up with electrolyte drinks and some coconut water. We're gonna do that later, of course. And then regarding the back and tools, I bring a pump in case I have to take out some air for some really steep uphills. And you know, the trick is you take out almost all the air from the rear tire, and then in case I want to pump it up afterwards, I could do that on the top of the hill, maybe spend 1 minute on that, or just finish the race with whatever pressure is left there. And then I bring an extra shifter and some tools. This one is for the rear axle, in case I need to put the chain back on if it falls off. That almost never happens, you know, but it can also be used to bend back the shifter that's on the bike. You know, if you put that through here, you can imagine how you can gain a lot of leverage and bend back a shifter pretty easily. So that's a dual purpose tool here, and some screwdrivers and other stuff here. I also have some tools here with just some sockets and stuff. It's only, I don't know, extra few kilos, I don't really mind. As long as it fits in here, I'm happy. And by the way, in here is also first aid kit. And you can see I put it inside a plastic bag as well, so it doesn't get wet in case it's raining. And same thing over here. So this stuff here goes into the back, okay? There's also a rope, as you can see, that might be used for helping pull the bike up a hill. But let's hope we don't need that, because it's actually not a hard enduro race. It's I'm gonna race the classic enduro race, and then there's another separate hard enduro class that I'm not gonna do, because I think enduro is fun, but I don't think hard enduro is fun. Not yet. Maybe I'll do that later in my life, but I don't train hard enduro, so I'm not gonna do that. Now let's have a look at my belt setup here. So I have this belt here. First of all, my phone goes in here, and then here's an extra water bottle in case I run out of water. But this one can also be used for other things, such as if you drop your handlebars into mud, then you can clean the handlebar or the grips with this water bottle, and then you can change your gloves here, because you can't hang on to your handlebars if they're full of mud. So I have extra gloves and goggles in here and some rags in this bag here. So it's also, as you can see, it's packed in plastic so it doesn't get wet if it's raining. So that's a pretty cool setup, I would say. This one also can be used, the water bottle can also be used for if the bike is overheating, actually. Then you can pour that over the radiator and the engine, and that'll get it back to normal temperature more quick. So that's my setup here. And of course, I prepared the bike already with a new rear tire. Front tire is almost new as well. And I sharpened the foot pegs, as you can see, with an angle grinder. And then after I sharpened them, I just took the sharp edge off with a file. So they're not super sharp, so they're not going to destroy the boots. But they make sure that I have perfect footing when I go really fast and ride aggressively. Then the feet are not going to slip off. Otherwise, of course, I check the fluids, make sure it's topped up, everything. It's good to go. So now I'm just gonna throw all this into this bag and then throw it out in the truck, and then that's gonna be ready for tomorrow. Okay, so now it's all in the bag here. I also put a towel here in case I needed to sit in the truck while I'm wet for some reason. So, or dry myself or take a shower after the race with just a big water bottle, you know, old school. But anyways, I thought it would be fun to weigh myself and the equipment together. So let's just start by weighing myself first here. Okay, almost 77 kilos. Okay, let's grab the bag. And we have to remember, we have to add 3 kilos to all this because I'm gonna put 3 liters of water in my hydration bag. Okay, so now we're up to 90 kilos, 90.5. That means the equipment weighs 13 kilos, which is about 29 pounds. You know, you calculate from kilos to pounds and vice versa by multiplying by 2 and then plus 10%. 13 times 2, that's 26, plus 2.5, so that's 28.5, right? Pounds that it weighs. And then we have to plus 3 kilos for liquid if we want the actual number. So that's 16 kilos or about 30 something pounds of equipment for riding. And you know, it's funny, when I wear it, I feel very light. I don't feel like it bothers me. And then it's also like, it's fun to think about how heavy it will be if it's wet. That would be like maybe plus another 5 kilos. If it's raining, then it gets really heavy. The equipment gets super heavy when it's wet. So let's see if it rains or not. The good thing about raining is it's not gonna be hot.
Oh, this looks like a huge wall.
So on the way to the race, we usually stop and watch some nice places on the way, some attractions, and now we're gonna go and see a waterfall. I'm gonna put the name of the waterfall in the screen. Now we are looking at the waterfall here. And Ranger, he's eating some ice cream, I guess. Hey. Hey, Germany. Oh, wow. It's a cave? Anh chưa bạn? Wow, look at that. To watch the full version of my advanced riding videos and support the development of this channel, click the join button below and become a member. And thereby you will get access to exclusive videos where I go through the most advanced skill levels and also explaining things from a physics standpoint, because I have a background in science and thereby studying physics, so I'm able to explain actual riding technique and the mechanics of riding, also bike setup, in a way that you don't see on many other channels. Also, I share my own step-by-step methods on how I track my own progress and riding technique development. So if you're interested in that, consider becoming a member and clicking the join button. And if you like tropical island holidays, visit fitcamp5.com for my 2-time TripAdvisor award-winning training camp, where we train fitness and action sports together while learning to live a healthy lifestyle and, maybe most importantly, have fun at the same time. And if you're really serious about improving yourself, you should definitely check out my full online courses, where I share step-by-step programs on how I develop my own routines over the last 12 years as a CEO, working in 4 different countries, while being a successful competitive athlete with more than 20 years of experience in fitness and nutrition. Check the link in the description for that. And in any case, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, be awesome, believe in yourself, and see you on the next one.